All right, we're going to start all the way up, standing all the way up with our towels. First thing, okay? What I want you to do here is stand with your feet shoulder width apart, chest up, get those shoulders back, nice and relaxed. Okay? I want you to take a hold of your towel, hold it right out in front of you, get a little tension into the towel, squeeze into it a little bit, and then just slowly come all the way up. Big stretch in the chest, big stretch in the shoulders, big deep breath, and then bring it right back on over. You're keeping constant tension in that towel, like you're trying to pull the towel apart. Coming back over, all the way nice and easy, slow and controlled. You're trying to squeeze those shoulder blades together the whole entire time. Get down to the bottom. Let's go back up again. Keep constant tension into that towel, all the way up, very slow, controlled. Pull back into those shoulders. Keep your neck nice and relaxed, all the way up. Big stretch at the top, big stretch. Bring it back over, nice and slow. Keep constant tension in that towel. Really focus on keeping those shoulder blades pulled back. Good posture, your core is tight. Big deep breath. All the way down. Good. Okay, let's go one more time. All the way up. Keep constant tension into those shoulder blades. Pull that towel apart. Very slowly, all the way up. Stretch out those arms. Big pull into the shoulder blades at the top. And then slowly start working it all the way back over. All the way in front of you. Very slowly. Standing up nice and straight. Good posture. Now slowly, as you start getting it down in front of you, slowly hinge the hips. Push your booty back. Keep those arms stretched out in front of you, looking straight ahead. Now let everything drop. Round your back, round the shoulders. Drop everything towards the floor. Couple of big deep breaths there. And then slowly start working your way back up. Pull yourself all the way back. Slowly around that back. Slowly around the spine. All the way back up to the standing position. Good. Okay. Stand up nice and straight. Keep a hold of your towel. Okay. From here, I want you to take your towel, arms out nice and straight, and I want you to start with it straight above your head. Okay. Make sure your shoulders are nice and relaxed here. Don't tense anything up. Keep everything loose here. Okay. Shoulders relaxed, head relaxed. I want you to start with your arms nice and straight, and I want you to start with your right hand, and I want you to pull right over to that right side. I'm pulling to that right hand, keeping my left arm nice and straight, pulling it kind of behind me. So I'm feeling a good hard stretch into that shoulder. Stand up nice and straight. Do not lean. Pull into the shoulder. Easy. Like I said, do not pull over a pain scale of 1 to 10. Do not pull over more than a 6 or a 7. Now come back up to the top. Shake them out a little bit. And now go to the left side. Pull. I'm keeping that right arm nice and straight. I'm pulling with that left arm. Trying to pull that arm right behind my head. Couple of big deep breaths. And come back to center and relax your shoulders, relax the arms. Come all the way down. Shake them out a little bit. Give me a couple of shoulder rolls. Let's go forward a couple. All right. Okay, I want you to separate your feet a little bit wider this time. Okay. I'm getting a little bit wider of a base. Okay. Staying up nice and straight. Okay. Take that towel straight all the way up. There again, keep those arms nice and straight. From here, I don't want to pull either arm. I want to keep them just nice and straight, and I want to lean right over to my right side. Stay nice and flat. Do not twist or turn. You're going straight over. Really feel this down through those obliques, down through those lats. Keep your shoulders pulled back. Focus on your deep breathing. Just really feel those lungs all the way up. Let it just sink down into it. Really feel that in that lower back. Really stretch it out. Come back up to center. Nice and easy. Let's go over to the left side. Stretch it out. Slow and controlled. You should still be able to breathe right now very comfortably. Do not push anything to where you start having to hold your breath. Come back up to center. Relax all the way over. I want you to kick that hip up, drive your booty back, arms out nice and straight. I want you, as you slowly start getting down to that bottom, I want you to slowly start twisting over to that right side. Like I'm trying to take my left hand over to that right toe. Keeping those arms nice and straight. I'm kind of pulling with my right hand, trying to get that toe or that hand right up to my right toe. Really feeling a good hard stretch through that hamstring, down through the calf, down the outside of my butt. Now come back to center, all the way back up, and relax. Okay? Take a second. We're going to do that again. We're going to do it to the other side now. Okay? Arms up nice and straight. Okay? We're going to lean over to that left side. Come back up to center, all the way up. Okay, slowly start folding over. Drive your legs out, nice and straight. Drive your hips out. Slowly start working all the way down, and then start twisting into that left side. Like you're trying to take that right hand up towards the left foot now. Big easy stretch. Focus on your breathing. Everything should be nice and relaxed. Good hard pull all the way down that left leg. And then slowly start coming back up to center, all the way up. And relax. Good. Okay? All right, we're going to lay down. We're going to lay down all the way. Oh. I'm going to adjust my camera here. Sorry about that. All right. I want you to lay down nice and straight. Okay? From here, I want you to start with your right leg. And I want you to bring your right leg and bend it and bring it right inside your groin. Okay? So right now, my right leg is pressed right up against the inside of my left leg. Okay? From here, I'm still holding on to my towel. Okay? Take that towel, wrap it right around kind of the top of my foot. Okay? You get it around the middle of your foot, no problem. I'm going to hold on to that towel with my left hand. Okay? Let go with my right. I want to sit up nice and straight from here. Make sure you're not leaning into it. I want to sit up nice and straight, and then I want to straighten that left leg as much as I can and pull that toe into you. So right now I'm feeling a really hard pull down the back side of my calf, down through those hamstrings. I'm sitting up nice and straight here. Okay? Make sure if you relax into it, you're not going to feel near as hard of a stretch as you sit up really nice and straight. Really focus on good posture. Really feel up that diaphragm. Big deep breath. Really pull into that toe. Really try to flex that toe as much as you can. If you feel like you still want a little bit more, sit up nice and straight. Then you can kind of lean into it, and that really puts a lot more tension into that calf. All right, relax. Okay, let go of the towel. Let go of the hand. Relax. Okay? Stay in this same position. I still want your right leg bent into you. From right here, I want you to take your left hand. I want to reach out to that left toe. Okay? Take my right hand, actively push my right leg and my left leg straight down, stretching all the way out. Really feel that deep stretch down through that left leg. Focus on big, deep breaths. Come back up all the way to the top. Still staying in that same position. I want you to take your left hand, reach it right back behind you. Okay, so I'm kind of leaning back into my left side. And then I want you to take that right hand, and I want you to slowly bring it right across the body. Stretch out. Really feeling that down through my obliques, down through that shoulder, on my lat. Stretch it out. Just reaching over. Don't force it. It should just be nice and relaxed. And then I want you to drop into it, twisting away, like you're trying to take my right hand over to that left hand. Very slowly. Nice deep stretch to the middle of the back. Don't try to twist too far until you try to crack anything. Just stay nice and relaxed. Now come back up. Okay. Now from here, I want you to take your right hand, place it back onto the other side of you. Okay. We're going to go left hand, up and over. Same thing that we just did. We're just going to do it to the opposite side now. And then slowly turn, drop into it, trying to bring that left hand around to that right hand. Big deep breath. All right, come back up to center. All right, we're going to switch up our leg position now. I'm going to go into the other side. Okay. Now my right leg is going to be out nice and straight. I'm bringing that left foot right on the inside. Okay. I'm going to grab a hold of my towel again. Okay. Grip a hold of that towel right up on top of the foot. I'm grabbing a hold of the towel only with my right hand. Sitting up nice and straight. Okay. Pull into that toe. Really trying to flex that toe back to you. Putting that right leg as straight as you can. Make sure you sit up nice and straight. Do not crouch into it. Do not fold back. I want you sitting up nice and straight. Good posture. If you're not really feeling the hard stretch here, kind of lean into it. Sit forward into it just a little bit more. Okay? You'll really light up that hamstring, really light up that calf. Get to a point where you really kind of feel like your muscle wants to start shaking a little bit, you're doing too much. I just felt a little bit of shaking on my muscle. My muscle was saying, do a little too much. All right, let go of your towel. Set your towel to your side. Okay, same thing. Sit up nice and straight. I want you to take your right hand, reach down towards that toe. If you can't reach to the toe, grab a hold of the shin. Sit up nice and straight. Just reach as far as you feel comfortable. To really feel that hard stretch. Okay, you're really trying to hold these stretches for a few seconds. Really feel it right at its max. Like I said, on that pain scale of about 6 to 7. Don't go over a 7. Hit about that 5 or 6, kind of hang out in that area for a few seconds. Just really focus on feeling that muscle pull, stretch it out. All right, from all the way up, I want you to take that right hand, place it back behind you. Taking my left hand up, straight on over. Reach across the body. We're stretching out that lat, stretching out those obliques, down to that rib cage. And we're slowly going to twist and turn into it. Dropping that arm all the way across. Very slow. Just make sure everything's relaxed. Everything should be really heavy right now. Your arms should be heavy. You don't want to be fighting anything right now. and come back up to center. Okay, switch it up now. Let's go over to my left hand. So my left hand is going to go back to the floor behind me. Go back to that right side. Take that right hand, reach across the body. Really shift those hips out. I'm trying to push that hip away. I'm really reaching over. And that just hip is right across me. I'm trying to reach over to it. Make sure everything's nice and relaxed. And then slowly start reaching around all the way across the body, slowly twisting into it. Control the movement. And come back up to center. All right. I want you to take both legs, sit both legs down nice and straight. Sit up as flat and as straight as you can. Make sure your back is completely flat. Think about I'm sitting straight up against something. Okay? From here, I want you to lock your legs out. Okay? My legs are completely straight as I can. I'm sitting up nice and straight. Chest up. Good posture. Shoulders back. Hands on my knees. And then I'm slowly going to just slowly reach. Slide my hands all the way down as far as I can. But keep in proper posture. I want to keep that head and chest up nice and high. I don't want to fold into it just yet. I want to really keep those legs as straight as I can. Slowly working my weight all the way down. But keep yourself up. Good posture. I want your head looked up, chest up. Feel that stretch all the way down to the back of those legs. And your lower back a little bit. All right, come back and relax. All right, place both hands back behind you a little bit. Okay, and I want you to walk your feet in, right here. Okay, and then I want you just to relax. Let your hips open up. Let your hips open. Drop everything out. Nice and relaxed. It should be just loosey-goosey. Just relax them. Let them fall. All right, come back up. Now we're going to walk our legs back out, nice and straight. This time I want you to do the same thing, but I want you to round that back, round the shoulders, really stretch out this time. Go as deep as you can. Pull all the way down into it. Still focus on trying to keep those legs as straight as you can, but now you're rounding the shoulders, you're rounding into the back. You're really getting a good hard pull, reaching all the way down towards those toes. All right, relax. Okay. All right, now we're going to lay completely all the way flat on our back, and we're going to grab a hold of our towels. Okay? All right, from here, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to start with both legs nice and straight as I can, nice and relaxed. Okay? I'm going to start with my right leg, and I'm going to bring the right leg up, and I'm going to take hold of my towel, and I'm going to place it right onto that right leg. Okay? I'm holding onto the towel with my right hand, and then I'm going to actively straighten out my right leg as hard as I can and really feel that good hard stretch all the way down through that calf, down that hamstring. I want you to try to lay back into it. Don't go too hard. Okay? This is too much. Bend your knee a little bit. Kind of pull it into you. But try to straighten your leg as much as you can. But try to stay relaxed. Try to be against the floor. Don't be up here trying to straighten into it. Just relax. Let everything sink into the floor. Feel a good pull. You want it to feel good. You don't want it to hurt. Now, I want you to come up a little bit, and then I want you to switch your hands. So I want to grab a hold of that towel with my left hand now, keeping my right leg nice and straight. I want to drop the right leg across my left side of my body. So I'm dropping it over, okay? Now I'm really feeling that hard pull right down the outside of my calf, right down the outside of my leg, in towards my butt, okay? This is a really good one for the piriformis, IPT band, okay? I'm really trying to focus on making sure that that right leg is nice and straight. And I'm pulling. When I pull, I'm pulling across, but I'm also pulling up towards my face. So I'm feeling a good hard stretch. And I'm really lighting it up right down my IT band, really. Under the butt. Hold that stretch. All right, I want you to relax. Let go of your towel, okay? I want you to still stay with the right leg. Okay, we're going to straighten that right leg out for a second, though. Okay? From here, I want you to bring your right leg up, and I want you to plant it into the ground as hard as you can. Okay, so I'm really close towards my butt as much as I can. Okay? Plant that right foot into the floor, and then just slowly keep your foot as planted as flat as you can. I want you to try to open up your hip here. Okay? And then eventually let your foot open up, let it roll. Okay? But slowly try to stretch out that hip like this. Try to take this knee all the way down to that floor. If you feel like you want a little bit more, you can push on it, push that knee down, really stretch out those hip flexors. Don't twist the hips. Try to keep your hips nice and flat. Now bring it back to the inside. Grab a hold of your right knee with your right hand, and then grab a hold with your left. Pull it straight into that chest. Stay nice and relaxed. Stay laid on the floor. Close your eyes. Just relax. Go into a couple of ankle rolls. Roll through the ankle. A couple of big rotations. Go both directions. Focus on deep breathing. Make sure you breathe. Now let go of your left hand. Okay, drop your left hand. I'm still holding on to my right knee with my right hand. Slowly let that right knee drop out to your right side. And then I'm going to pull it down into me. So I'm really feeling a hard pull into my hip flexor. Let that right leg drop out and then pull into you still. Just like you did in the front with the knee into your chest, I'm pulling it more to my rib cage now. Let your left hand relax. Just really let that sink into it. Sink into that hip. All right, relax. Kick that right leg back out nice and straight. Okay? Take a second. Stretch out that right leg. All right, let's grab a hold of our towel again. Okay? Now we're going to go to our left leg. So I'm going to bring the left leg up. Take that towel right over my left leg. Okay? I'm grabbing a hold of the towel with my left hand. Okay? Trying to keep that left leg as straight as I can. Lay back into it. Pull in. Okay? Really feel that hard stretch down through that hamstring. Just try to stay as loose as you can. Relax. Do not force anything. All right, relax. I want you to come up, grab a hold of the towel with your right hand, and then slowly let that right leg or the left leg drop across, and then you're going to pull it up. There again, really trying to focus on working towards that outside of that leg. Okay? This is a really great stretch here. This is probably one of my favorites. Focus on making sure your lower back is not rotating. You're staying flat to the ground. All right, relax. Let go of the towel. Straighten your left leg back out. Okay, now we're going to bring that left leg all the way up, high as you can. Okay, hit that left heel down into the ground, and then just let that left leg open up very slowly. Make sure your hips are not shifting. I want to keep my hips as flat as I can, glued into the floor, and let that hip just open up. Let it fall open. Okay, you're not forcing it. It's just kind of just gravity is just literally taking it out and let it hang there. Once you get out there and feel like you want a little bit more, you can push onto it. Make sure you don't squeeze your butt cheeks and you don't clench up. I don't want you forcing it to where you tense. Just be nice and relaxed. All right, straighten your left leg out, nice and straight. Okay, bring your left leg straight all the way up. Grab a hold of it, bring it into your chest. Make sure you're staying back as nice and relaxed as you can. Just getting a nice, easy pull into that chest. Really feeling that hip flexor pull. Just get a couple ankle rotations. Make sure you go back both directions. All right, relax the right hand. Keep a hold of that left leg with that left hand. And then slowly let that left leg drop back out again. And then pull into you. Really feeling a good hard stretch down through that hip flexor. There again, I'm trying to make sure my hips stay nice and flat. I'm not letting them rotate over here to this side. I'm staying flat as I can. And relax. Keep that leg back out nice and straight. Come all the way up. Let's come all the way back up to a standing position. Get you a quick drink of water. Do you need it? All right, now we're going to use our chair, our bench, whatever you have handy. I'm going to use a stability ball here. All right, so first thing we're going to do here is I want you to start with your right leg coming up over your left knee, okay? All right, so I'm going to sit up nice and straight from here. Make sure that you're not slouched, okay? I want you sitting up completely nice and straight as you can. From here, once you get up, I want you to grab a hold with both hands. Take both hands and wrap them around to that shin. Sit up nice and straight, and then I'm going to take my right elbow, push it into my right knee, okay? Really feeling that stretch down through that hip flexor, down the outside of my butt. Sit up nice and straight. Do not fold. All you're doing is just basically taking that elbow, and I'm trying to drive that knee down. If you're pretty flexible here, you can push into it a little bit and add a little bit more tension into it, okay? For most people, sitting up nice and straight, really, you should be really feeling this. All right, relax. Okay, straighten your right leg back out. Okay, let's do the same thing, but now we're going to switch over to the left side. Okay, bring that left foot up across the right knee. Okay, okay. Try not to lose my balance here on the ball. Okay, sitting up nice and straight, taking that left elbow, driving it into that left knee. Really feeling this kind of down through the hamstring, kind of top of the hamstring, outside of your butt, outside of the glutes. Don't force it. Okay? Feel nice and comfortable. Nice and easy. Big deep breath. All right, now come back up and relax. Okay, we're going to sit up nice and straight. We're going to do that same thing again. Okay, we're going to take that right foot, bring it right over that left knee. Okay. All right, now this one, what I want you to do is just sit up nice and straight. Okay. All right, you're not going to apply any pressure just yet. Okay, but I want you to focus on just sitting up nice and straight. Grab the hold of your shin and just kind of pull yourself forward. Pull yourself into it. Make sure you're trying to keep your back nice and flat. Just imagine somebody just back behind you, trying to push you forward. You're kind of pulling yourself into that shin. Now sit up nice and straight, stay in that same position. Grab a hold of your left hand, take a hold of that right ankle. Take your right hand right onto that knee. Sit up nice and straight, and then push straight down into that knee. This is kind of challenging here on this stability ball. Good. All right, relax. Okay? Good job. Now let's switch it up. Let's go to the other side. Do the same thing. Okay? Bring that left foot across. Okay? Sitting up nice and straight. Grabbing a hold up. Grabbing a hold of the shin. Okay? Good posture. We're going to sit up nice and straight, kind of leaning straight into it. Make sure you're not pushing into that knee, sitting up nice and straight. Okay, now we're going to come back, grab a hold of take your right hand, grab a hold of that left ankle, your left hand pushing into that knee, pushing straight down into it. Really push as hard as you can in here. Get a good hard stretch into it. Don't overdo it, but definitely put in a little pressure into it so you feel a good hard pull. Goodness. And relax. Okay? All right. Now, from here, what I want you to do is I want you to keep your right leg. I want you to straighten your right leg right out in front of you. Okay? So where my right leg is completely straight, if that heel is on the ground, I'm going to flex that toe, pulling those toes back to that shin. Okay? Good posture, sitting up nice and straight. And I want to just slide my right hand straight down that shin bone like I'm reaching towards that toe. Okay? But keep that leg straight as you can. Make sure you got your back as flat as the board. You're just very slowly just reaching down. Now come back up. Switch it up. Let's go to the other side. Same thing. Left leg out nice and straight. Good posture. Neutral spine. Left leg out nice and straight. Left arm sliding straight down that shin. Kind of pushing yourself forward into it. Make sure that I'm not rounding. I'm not slouched down into it. I'm sitting up nice and straight. And good. Come all the way up. Nice and really easy. Okay? All right. So I'm going to use actually my chair over here to the outside. Okay, you still have a chair, a bench. You can still use whatever you have right there in front of you. Okay? I'm going to start with my chair here. If it was in front of me, it's still right here in front of me. But I'm going to take my right leg and I'm going to place my right heel right on top of that chair, okay? Make sure it's something that you can do comfortably, okay? If you need something to help balance you up onto, balance onto something else. If it's too much for you, just put your right leg out in front of you a little bit if that's too much to balance, okay? Right leg's out nice and straight, okay? And then very slowly from right here, I want to just turn. So my right leg is out nice and straight. I'm going to turn my body, opening up that hip flexor here, turning to my left side, and then I'm going to fold into it. Stretch down. Now I'm feeling it really deep on the inside of my groin here. Open that chest up, okay? Take your left hand, open that chest up. My right hand is on the hold of my shin and my ankle as far as I can feel that stretch. As much as you can take, and then just opening everything up. Do not force it. This is way too much balance for you. Just kind of control. Don't throw the hand into it. Just try to open it up into your chest. Hold on to something here, okay? All right. Now from right here, relax that leg, okay? We're going to do the same thing. We're just going to switch it over. Now we're going to go to our left leg. Okay? Left leg is up on the chair. Open up that chest. Okay? And then lean down into it. If you want that added bonus, open up that chest. Reach back. That left arm is hanging on, holding on to that shin. And relax. Good. Okay? All right. All right, I want you to stand up nice and straight. All right, we're going to finish out with some upper body here. Okay? I want you to start with that right hand. Place that right hand right onto the lower part of your back. Okay? Sit up nice and straight. Take your left hand, grab a hold of the side of the head. Pull nice and easy. Feel that deep stretch. Pull that shoulder blade back. Make sure you're sitting back nice and straight. Feel a good, hard, easy stretch right through that neck, right through that trap. Okay? Really feeling that deep into my trap. Okay, relax. Let's switch it up. Let's go to the other side. Same thing. Left hand right in the lower part of my back. Reaching over. Feel that hard stretch down through that trap. Okay, relax. Okay. Shake the arms out a little bit. All right, let's go through that one more time. But this time I want to take your right hand behind your back again. But this time grab it kind of towards the back side of your head, not to the side right here, kind of going to the back. Looking down at an angle. I'm kind of pulling more at an angle towards the front of me. So now I'm trying to stretch out that neck more. Really feel all the way down to that neck. Okay, switch it up. Let's go to the other side. Same thing. Left hand back behind me. Reaching down. Look straight down in front of you at an angle. Feel a deep stretch that back. Right down through that neck. And relax. Okay. I want you to take both hands, dig them right into your hips. Okay. Imagine I'm trying to grab my hip bone. Okay. From here, I want you to keep your hands locked into those hips. Make sure your shoulders are nice and relaxed. Okay. Make sure you're not tensing anything up. Stay loosey-goosey. Okay. And I want you to just try to take your elbows and just drive them back as far as you can. Okay? Do not tense the shoulders up. Stay nice and relaxed. You're just keeping your hands locked on those hips and just drive your elbows back as far as you can. Okay? Really push. Push them back as hard as you can. Squeeze. Squeeze. And relax. Okay? Keep your hands right on your hips. Okay? I want you to do the same thing, but this time we're going to go forward. Okay? Bring your arms and just try to take your elbows to the front side as far as you can. Don't round. Do not slouch. Sit up nice and straight. Just imagine somebody, you're standing up as straight as you can, but somebody's trying to push your elbows to the front side of you. Really feeling that hard down stretch down to the back side of that shoulder, down to the tricep. All right, relax. Okay, let your arms go. Shake them out a little bit. All right, this one I want you to do here, I want you to take your right arm nice and straight out in front of you. I'm going to take my left hand and I'm going to grab a hold of my index fingers and my forefingers, and I'm just going to lock my arm out nice and straight and then pull into that hand. Okay? I'm trying to stretch out my forearm, stretching out into the bicep. Big, hard stretch. Okay? Feel like you want a little bit more, you can raise it. Really push into it. All right, relax. Okay? Let's go to the other side now. Same thing. Hold those fingers, left arm out nice and straight. Actively pulling. I'm actively trying to pull those fingers back, so I'm really locking that arm out to really stretch it out. Not one that we do a lot, but sometimes we get tight forearms. If you work at a desk a lot right now, so stretch out those forearms, do a lot of keypad typing. And relax. Okay. Now I want to take back into your right hand again, but this time we're just going to reverse it. So we put pulled underhand. We're going to keep my hand flat, and I'm just going to pull back into it a little bit. Okay. So now I'm stretching out the top side of that forearm. When you do this one here, you're really kind of stretching out the bottom side of that forearm. So now we're going to let the forearm drop, keep my arm nice and straight, and just grab on the back side of those knuckles and push straight into it. Okay? So I'm really feeling that down through the top side of that forearm. All right, now let's switch it up. Woo! Oh, it gets me a little bit. Okay. Left hand, same thing. Okay. Just kind of pushing the hand back into you. And feeling that deep stretch on that top of that side of that forearm. All right, relax. Okay. All right, I want you to take your arms nice and straight, right out across of you. Okay. All right. From here, I want you to take your palms flat down. Okay. Palms are nice and flat. Shoulders nice and relaxed. I want you to slowly turn your palms all the way up and around as much as you can. So really round that chest, round those shoulder blades. Do not force it. I do not want you to arch the back. I want you standing up nice and straight. Once you get to a point you can't go anymore, hold it. Okay. Now slowly start pushing your arms back together and go back as far as you can. Just really hold that deep stretch. Do not force it. Like right now, as far as I can go, feeling comfortable. I can hold this for a few seconds. I can breathe. It feels really good through the chest, through the shoulders. And then just relax. Bring it back down. Good. Shake it out for a second. Okay, we're going to do that one again. Let's go all the way back up. My palms are nice and flat to the ground. Okay, now this time instead of rotating backwards, we're going to rotate all the way forward. I'm going to rotate as far forward as I can. Do not slouch. Do not round those shoulders. Still stand up nice and straight. Round that shoulder into it, and then push back as far as you can comfortably and hold it. Now I'm really feeling a good hard pull right across the top of that shoulder, right into the front side of it. Make sure you're not leaning forward. You should still be standing up nice and straight. You're just trying to push those hands back together now. And relax. Woo! Get some shoulders going. Okay. Loosen up those shoulders a little bit. All right, last one here. I'm going to take that left hand. I want you to take your left hand, drive it straight on over to the side of the body. Stretch out those obliques, stretch out those lats. Slowly kind of drop your left hand, twist into it a little bit. Stretch out that lower back. Come back up to the top. Relax that arm. Take your right arm over to the left side. Deep stretch those lats. Slowly drop, rotate into it. Feel that deep stretch to the back. Come back up, all the way to the top, and relax. Okay? All right, one more here. Okay? Stand up nice and straight, nice and relaxed. Okay? I want you to take your hands, place both hands all the way together. Okay? I like you're into a praying position here. Okay? Feet shoulder width apart. Lock those feet down. Okay? Tighten up that body, tighten up the core. Okay? I've got a good foundation. Somebody tried to come and push me right now. I couldn't move. My hands are together. Okay? And I want you to come in very slowly. I want you to close your eyes. Okay? Let all your air out. Big deep breath in. And then push your air out. Now, big deep breath in, but take your hands slowly, push them together the whole time. I'm pushing my hands together as hard as I can, pressing straight all the way up. All the way up. Pushing those hands together. I'm pushing as hard as I can. I'm literally shaking at this moment. All the way up, all the way up, all the way up. Make sure you're breathing. And then come right back down. Push it together still. Push it, everything together. You're pushing into your hands as hard as you can. Keep your hands and arms close to you. Push, push. Good. And relax. Stay right back here. Take a big deep breath. Now, turn your hands forward and slowly start to push out in front of you. Still pushing your hands together as hard as you can. Squeezing your chest. Squeeze those pecs. Squeezing your arms. Pushing your hands together all the way out. Big stretch. And then slowly bring it right back in. Push those hands together as hard as you can. Bring it back in. Relax your arms. They should feel really heavy. And good job, guys. Awesome work. How does that?